Hi, welcome to my channel. So I've got some exciting news. This guy I met like 4 or 5 years ago contacted me. He builds these boxes on the back of Unimogs for a living, and so he made me an offer. He said that he would build me a box and then I would drive around in it and, you know, basically market it for him, show people how the box works, have adventures in the box, that kind of stuff. And in exchange for that, I have this box to live in, which is a really cool thing. I mean, nobody's ever offered me something big like that. And these boxes are expensive, so for him this is a really big outlay. And you know, but that is amazing. That is a really amazing thing.
It's gorgeous.
While I'm waiting for the box, in the meantime, I'm gonna just carry on with this one. It's just because I've got some nice things that I just want to, you know, test and see if they work. And then you know, at some point maybe I could just sell half a box or a concept of an idea of a box. These are the panels for the walls. I'm just going with straight cool room panels. They've got a very thin skin on them, which I didn't realize they were that thin. But I am making the box so that if I do damage a panel, it should be fairly easy to replace it. This is where I am with a frame. I've put these things on as brush guard. These straps that I've welded onto the bottom underneath the floor, it's just because this truck is going to go off-road and quite heavily off-road. I'm going to bolt everything together from the bottom. So I don't have electricity near me. The nearest electricity is over there, which is quite far away. So to lay extension cables from there to here, it's probably not going to work. Well, that worked. So building a tiny house in the back of a truck is not an easy thing. It's really complicated. I mean, it's not just the box, there's like lots and lots of really small things you've got to do. My panel's going in there, and then on this side here, really wide piece of wood that's going to slide in there, keeps the panel in place, but also I can attach things to it, and also it'll look nice. I need an extrusion for the top of the pop top, where it seals and closes and does the roof. So I'm going to have to manufacture this profile, and for the first time I have some gas that I'm going to be welding with, which is interesting. And a mate of mine, Shane, loaned me a spool gun because it's aluminium welding, which is a completely different thing from the regular welding. So I have a fancy, very expensive spool gun, and then I had to get some argon gas. Shane, TIG welded me the door frame. But he was also learning on that. It took us a whole day just to make that one frame, which is, I can't take that amount of time of him. So I'm going to be MIG welding aluminium with my system. So the other thing I'm doing is the mechanism for the pop top, which, you know, I always go for complicated for some reason. It's in my genes, I don't know why, but I mean, it's a really interesting thing. So I'm doing it out of aluminium. So this is I got these pulleys that I bought once on one of the military auction. These and so I've 3D printed the blue bits, making proper pulleys out of these so I can use it. And then the idea is that it's gonna go like this. This goes up, or it goes up like that, and then this one, then so it does this thing. So he does this movement, and that's my mechanism. And then he's got some of those wheels on here that's going to push the roof up. I don't know, it should work. And then what he does, it uses a small winch to pull all of this up, and it might work, or it might be just a really expensive disaster. So the way, this is the roof frame, 3mm, which, you know, it is what it is, and then this goes over like that, and then that's gonna, it has a water barrier here, and then here I'm putting rubber. So this is my profile for the roof. I've just made a really expensive mistake. So the panel I'm using is 50mm, and so I bought this for 50mm, thinking the inside would be 50mm, but it's not. It's the outside that's 50mm. It's not ideal, but it kind of would work. It's got a bit of a squeeze there to get it in, but it's not an impossibility. So this is where I am with the frame of the box. On the corners, that's where my roof pop-top lifting mechanism attaches to, and then this is where the canvas attaches to. This is the plan for this to work like that. That's the profile, and that's how it fits, which is pretty much perfect. So this is my first time going to use a spool gun. I have no idea really. I mean, I watched a few videos, but this is just a test. I'm just going to test, see how it goes. Maybe I'm moving too slow because I'm used to welding metal, and with aluminium you're going to move pretty fast. After 2 days of welding aluminium, I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's with aluminium you've got to move a lot faster because it melts so quickly. I've cleaned that little bit up there, and then on the inside I've cleaned it up like that. So that's not too bad, and that was really quick. Beautiful day, learned a lot, beginning to kind of get my head around the aluminium welding. I mean, I'm never going to be good at it because I don't do it for a living, but I think I'll be able to do it well enough to do this project. Give me a thumbs up, press the bell next to it, and watch the next video. Anyway, see you.